Is this the best Italian restaurant at Walt Disney World?
Prince of the Bear here today. We're handling Disney's Boardwalk inside the Boardwalk Hotel. Downstairs in our secret spot. It's not that secret because it's time to return to
Trattoria al Forno.
Yes, I'm feeling the Forno inside me because it's time to go back. As your number one choice of foodie entertainment. Getting food is what we do. So remember, she's vegan. I'm not. I'm on fire.
It's time to foodie and chill.
Ciabatta bread, vegan, served with roasted garlic cloves and olive oil.
Look at how much this bread has evolved. It's changed. It's no longer a big piece. They're little baby pieces. Now they're all here together on a thing. I had to do like extra requests for this. And I don't even have balsamic, so cheers. Very good, very fresh, very sweet, very tasty. I'm into the bread. It definitely gives good bread. The sauce and everything is good. Even though it's changed incrementally over the years, it's still tasty. So 4.5 out of 5 breads. I'm still going to be bragging about this bread.
Here you have the ciabatta with the roasted garlic and olive oil. Is given yachtsman vibes, and if I can come here and get this roasted garlic and olive oil and never have to go to yachtsman again, that feels to me like a win. For all my garlic lovers out there, I want you to know, if you ever go to a family dinner, you go out to dinner, you go on a date, you go by yourself to dinner, and somebody has the audacity to ask you how much garlic is too much garlic, tell them that Bear said the limit does literally not exist. 4.5 out of 5 plus.
This rosé is a ban-free wine, which is vegan and gluten-free with a 12.5% ABV.
Rosé all day. It's more like on the Moscato level. It's a little too fruity for me. I'm gonna sip this one slowly. I'm gonna give it like a 2.5 out of 5 rosés. It's not my favorite rosé that I've had.
Tuscan Sour, vegan, featuring Maker's Mark Bourbon.
A Tuscan Sour, basically a whiskey sour with a Maker's Mark base and the beautiful color gradient. Princess is the one in me. It's her birthday week, so what the princess wants, the princess gets. More for me. It's like a gift. Ooh, mouth puckeringly good. Maker's Mark is probably neck and neck with Jameson for replacing one of my favorite whiskeys. There isn't a bad time for Maker's Mark ever. There'll be times where I'm not in the mood for Jameson. Maker's Mark, I'm always in the mood. Maker's, if you want to sponsor us, I will shill for whiskey, nothing else. 4.5 out of 5 plus.
Tomato bruschetta, vegan, sprinkled with aged balsamic.
And now we have the bruschetta. And we'll take this piece over here in the corner. This is our appetizer choice. This is a plant-based option for apps. It's very crunchy. And there's some tomato. It's not the best bruschetta that I've had. I feel like the Bice bruschetta is a little bit better than this one, but I still think that Trattoria is the best Italian at Walt Disney World. So I'm gonna give it like a 3 out of 5 breads. It gives mediocre bread. I would probably tell people about it, but I wouldn't want to be like, braggadocious about it.
The bruschetta. Now, I don't like to give in to the shrinkflation discussion because portion sizes at Disney, I know that people like you believe that they are shrinking by the day. Do they sometimes shrink? Yes. Do they sometimes grow? Also, yes. Things change depending on the cook for the night, the different things going on. You come, you order food, you're going to leave full no matter what. It's very often, it's almost never happened that we leave a restaurant not satisfied or full unless it's just terrible, we don't eat it. So one way or the other, you're leaving full. I know it's an odd complaint. However, the bruschetta, while good, my only complaint is the bread is almost too crispy. Like, so crispy that it makes it hard to eat. They have gotten thinner, but they've also gotten longer. But at the same time, it's still like you're fighting yourself not to cut this and fly on the floor, and then you eat it. It's like eating very, very sharp bread, like razor blade bread in your mouth. And then I think it's missing a little bit of the balsamic drizzle. This is more tomato than it is drizzle, which sort of takes away from the experience. I'm gonna give it 3.5 out of 5 claws. We've had better versions of this here in the past.
Plant-based Bolognese, vegan, rigatoni with a slowly braised vegan ragu.
Here we have a Bolognese, and I have a beautiful amount of red pepper, and I brought my pocket parm so I can make this a whole thing. We're gonna with the red pepper, and then I'm gonna go a little hard on this pocket parm, because why not? It's pocket parm. Oh. Okay. Alright, well, I thought I was going hard, and then I went a little too hard, but here we go. Now you do the choice of getting this pasta with or without mushroom. I chose to get it without mushroom, so cheers. Now, if I had added the mushrooms, it would be more earthy, but because I didn't, it's a little more sweet, and I appreciate that because it's kind of like in my realm of I'm not Italian, so as a non-Italian, I appreciate this pasta a lot. I'm going to give it a 4.5 out of 5 pastas. There's really nothing you could do that would make this worse. I think the only thing is like, I don't know, actually. I don't know why I gave it a 4.5. I guess it just needs a little more flavor. If I had more flavor, maybe a little more garlic or something, it would be better.
The Bolognese. Basically a meatless based tomato sauce with pasta. You have the crumbles, everything in here. You got the nice pocket parm the princess added. And some nice ribbed pasta. Ribbed for your pleasure. We're only talking about food here, so get your minds out of the gutter. It is hearty, it's covered, it looks tasty, a little basil in there. See the steam coming off of it? See if it steams my insides. Sauce is excellent. Mushrooms are not. It's a nice, I wouldn't say hearty sauce, but it's like a filling sauce. You definitely feel the crumbles, the meatless in there. The tomato sauce is nice and seasoned enough so like it is not very acidic, and it goes well with the pasta. It's a nice filling dish. You will leave here feeling warm like you just stepped out of a family dinner, minus all the family dinner style arguments. It's that time of year. We all know. I would give it 4 out of 5 plus.
Pizza Margherita, modified vegan. You have to ask for this one. Just ask for vegan cheese.
This is literally my favorite thing at all of Trattoria and BoardWalk and Flying Fish and Abracadabra. And I'm not going to add a red pepper or a pocket parm to this, just so I can give you a sampling of how good this food is, because I think it's fine without any alterations. The vegan pizza is literally my favorite thing at Trattoria. If you do nothing, eat that. If you don't want anything, eat that. Like, so good. You can even get it to go. Do that. It's like literally the best pizza of all the pizzas. It's a 5 out of 5. It's a princess's item. Get you some pizza in your life.
So here we have the vegan margherita pizza. Look at that cheese pull. Look at it. Look at it. Ah, there we go. For vegan cheese, that's quite the pull. Trattoria continues to be one of the best constructed pizzas on property. There are a few places that will sell you an off-menu vegan pizza. Here they actually have vegan cheese and will make you a complete margherita with all the fixings, tomato, the basil. And see just how good it is. It's more important than anything. Here, definitely. There's some places that will make you vegan pizza and rush it out to you. It's like quick service. Talking about you pizza far, your pizza's trash. And I can't tell enough people it's trash. And I'll continue saying that as long as you're making videos on this channel. There'll be some people who shall remain nameless that probably will tell you, oh, it's good. They're lying to you. Pizza far pizza is the worst pizza on property. This is by comparison easily the best. I know that you have Via Napoli, you have the Pizza Window out here on the BoardWalk. It's hard to beat. Consistently great, consistently good ingredients, consistent crust, consistent cheese. It's a 5 out of 5 quads. I'm embarrassed says, except literally no substitutes. If you eat bad pizza and you come to this channel and comment, and you win anywhere else but Trattoria, I'm gonna say it was your fault.
Braised short rib, gluten-free. This item was replaced days after this review with an oak-grilled steak strip Florentine.
I don't know what possessed me, but I got the braised short rib. I actually know what possessed me. I've had a lot of things on the menu. I've had the oak-grilled steak. The configuration has changed over the years, but I've had it. They do have a rotational seasonal fish. I've had that. They have... the only other thing on the menu I think I haven't had is probably the 3-cheese lasagna that I probably would not survive. So my only other option really at that point, other than getting a pizza or chicken, is the braised prime rib. Now I was expecting something tiny, something small. But this is a huge chunk of that prime rib on top of a bed of cheesy polenta. You got some tomatoes and basil sprinkled on top. Let's go ahead and cut into this. This is like meat candy. I don't even need the knife. It's coming apart like so much slow cooked pot roast. Let's get it by itself and then I'll try it with all the things. It's given Steakhouse 71 bacon and eggs. Let's try it all together. Polenta, roasted tomato, braised short. I love the way the acidity of the tomato cuts through the polenta. Polenta can be like a very thick, like creamy dish, and it soaks up what you season it with very well, but sometimes can be a bit much, especially given the flavors of your dish. I think that is the bed for the savoriness of the braised prime rib. It's a very nice pairing. If you like braised prime rib, this is an excellent example, and you will not be disappointed. I'd give it a solid 4 out of 5 claws. You will leave hungry. You will leave not hungry, so full and happy. I'm glad at least the food is good at Trattoria.
I'm glad that I can still get the things that I want. I'm gonna say our service was pretty terrible. The olive oil cake is still available for the vegans.
I didn't finish the polenta on my braised short rib because at the end it was a bit greasy. The short rib was still great, but I couldn't finish polenta. There was just too much liquid oil and everything else in it. The food was still good, but I feel like it's small hit on quality. Overall,
there was a few misses on our meal that we didn't really expand on in our review, and mostly it was just about timing and service, and we just didn't talk about that. So just so you know, that was a problem, and so now we're lit up on the things.
You know what you think. Does Trattoria light up your life or not? Let us know in the comments below. Now, if there's anything else you need us to do, that will always be a place to find us. Hit that notification bell if you want to see other videos like this, and
we have new videos 5 days a week: Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday.
We'll see you soon.
Be sure to subscribe and like this video, and if you don't comment, maybe Bear might eat himself into a hurricane.
Probably not gonna do that, but you heard the girl.